Alright, I finished coloring my whole paper with crayon and I used a lot of different patterns. Once you're finished filling your whole paper up with crayon, it's time to add watercolor on top. So I got my supplies, a cup of water, my paint palette, and a brush. I'm going to swish my brush around in the water and I'm going to start by painting the sky. So I'm going to get some blue paint and I'm going to use the lid to add some blue, and then I'm going to add more water to make it a light blue color. If you add more water, the color will be lighter. So now I'm going to carefully follow the lines, just like when you try to color inside the lines, and I'm going to paint my sky blue. The paint and the crayons do this thing called resisting. So the crayon is made out of a material called wax, just like in a candle. And wax repels water. Repel means it pushes it away. So it's a really cool art technique where you end up getting all these cool textures and patterns. And the more that you colored in with your crayon, the more resistance you have. So again, this style of art is called resistance. So I'll show you what that looks like on my pine trees, since my pine trees have a lot more crayon. So I'll get some green for my pine trees. I'm going to add some more water to make it a nice light green color. And then I'll show you what happens. Do you see how when I paint, the water spreads apart away from the crayon? That's the resistance. The watercolor resists. So I'm going to end up painting my whole paper on top of all these parts. But if I want to keep something white, like my clouds, I can leave it white. But let me show you what I actually did with my clouds. I used the white crayon to make circle patterns. And you can't see them right now, but you can when I paint over them. And the watercolor resists the crayons. Do you see that? The patterns that I drew with the white crayon? Pretty cool, huh? All right, I'm gonna finish painting and then show you what it looks like at the end.